Well, I think that the excitement is that we've got 3 locally based players who've got their call up. And the excitement is that we've seen their performance, and all of us, the media, inclusive you, called for their inclusion. And that's exactly what the coach has done. He's listened to all your concerns and decided to pick them. And also have to say that we're just hoping that they are able to give us a performance that would also encourage the others to also work hard, so they also get a call up, subsequently during the World Cup qualifiers or going forward. I think that if you look at the squad in general, these are the players that we've been using or played them for the qualifications and all that, and consistently they're proving. The only sad story is that Thomas Partey is missing this time, and I believe that the coach has done his own work in terms of his replacement, which I believe will be able to give us what we are looking for. So, it's a competition. You may not get 100%, but the belief is that the players who have been called up will be able to give us something great at the AFCON.
The expectation is there. It's always been measured. Because I don't think that we have quality that is superior out there. Even though I expected the FA and the coach to convince the likes of Alfred Duncan, the likes of Bernard Mensah to join the team, even though we all know their problems. Schlupp to join the team, even though we all know their problems. But generally a very good squad. Surprised that Partey is not making the AFCON. There's 2 schools of thought. If you say, oh, parents wouldn't go ahead, if you say, the players will be able to play AFCON, I hear home for so why do we take him? Let me just say, the experience, the other back to the table, he should have made the squad. But also very surprising, I am a Depay, Lamptey call up. Lamptey will be within the chief from Wafa, Eba entire lines, Eba Kotoko, him say the talent is not in question. If today I'm off for Ashmera, he played the same squad with Lamptey at Wafa, so I'm not too surprised. The quality is always up there. Injuries na Hano and do some squad not too surprising, but also expected. For me, the major miss would be Partey not in the squad. A big win for Arsenal, the major loss for the Blasters of Ghana.
I've witnessed Black Star squad announcement personally for like 10 times now. So this is not the best of squads that you can assemble. But we also have to understand that this is what we have at this moment. The coach has to improvise, and he's done exactly that. There are a lot of players who could have made this squad if they were available. Once the availability is not certain, the coach has decided not to risk the team first and foremost, and the players as well. So I believe that we have a squad that if they are committed, they will be able to deliver. From what I have experienced and observed from the African Cup of Nations, it is not always about having your top players. It is mostly about a coach finding the balance and players who are committed and ready to play with their zeal and enthusiasm, and also praying for the stroke of luck in 2-3 weeks. That's basically the African Cup of Nations. You don't always have to have your best players available. We've had Partey, we've had Andrea Ayew, we have periods of Michael Essien, Steven Appiah, and all of them. We failed to win. So I've seen Zambia, I've seen Cameroon under Hugo Broos, I've seen Egypt, I've seen so many teams come to the AFCON and perform when lots of the players in the team. I've seen Nigeria under Stephen Keshi in 2013. So the records are there that you can always have a good team and not perform. You can have a team that is so underrated, you go to the tournament and you creditably exit on a very good note. So this is what I pray for Chris Hilton, who I think has very little knowledge of the African game and also at the AFCON, but that's also an advantage for him to learn as fast as he can. We don't have the best of players at the moment, but for Kudus and a few, but we have to rely on experience, commitment, and also adaptation of the players to be able to excel in Ivory Coast.
Well, from my perspective, I don't think it's a bad squad. For me, I think it's a very good squad led by Coach Chris Hilton and his technical team. I feel that a player like Bernard Tepete at least should have been given a look in, especially when you consider the fact that he's been in an incredible form for Ludogorets Razgrad, over there in Europe. Tepete has been playing so well, and I felt that he should have been given a consideration. regardless of that, I think that the players that the coach has been a good crop of players, and just like he indicated himself, the balance that he's looking for, and clearly it seems that he's gotten that balance, considering the fact that departmentally players have been picked, depending on certain qualities that they have and others don't. So for me, I think it's a very good squad that we only need to, throw our weight behind them and expect them to perform at the tournament.
Well, general take on the squad, I think that, like Chris mentioned, it's quite a balanced group. One of the reservations I do have is about the goalkeeping department. The decision to drop Manaf is not quite clear. But these are technical things. Like Chris Heaton mentioned, they had lots of conversations behind the scenes. They disagreed with each other, but in the end, it's a general consensus that we are all looking out for what they think is best for the team. And they've come up with these 27 players. One of the things I'm looking forward to is how hungry these players are. For the last time Ghana won the AFCON, none of these players was born. It's an opportunity for them to have their name written boldly in indelible ink. So if they really want to do well, then this is the time for them to go out there and do it. And the home-based players, I think, is massive for Ghana Premier League. I can't remember the last AFCON we went to with about 3 home-based players. I can't remember. And in fact, anytime we were going, it's just one goalkeeper. And then that was 2017, if my memory serves me right. And even in 2015. So we've always had difficulties in terms of getting home-based players in the tournament. It's a massive challenge to have 3 outfield players, and we do with Molamti and Johnson, so we're making the squad for the African Cup of Nations. It shows that Chris Heaton has confidence in these boys. They can